Good afternoon. We are about ready to go. Gotta do my lives. That. Okay, I think we are pretty much good to go. We're doing a single no reset because that is all we have time for. And if it goes horribly wrong, we may have to actually just exit out. But we're gonna try and get it. Did some practice and warm up earlier on Dragon Mal and Riku, and minor movement things for Dumbo Skip, which we're still discussing whether or not actually worth it. I think in general it probably is, even if it is just even. The potential time loss off of fucking up a Dumbo Skip is drastically more, except in the case of like one instance where if you fall completely out of the second fight, not amazing, but what it is. And again, we're not resetting because we can't. If we're like 6 minutes behind at mid-game, we'll obviously end up calling it, but I don't anticipate running into that. Okay, a little awkward. We're a little too gung-ho on that. No backward jump, that's okay. Awkward. Not the best, but we'll take it. Got clunky there at the end because we got greedy. A little bit awkward because I stopped on the input early there. Okay. Alright, we're going a little bit too fast on our comboing there. Definitely do the roll a little bit faster. but the combos themselves need to slow the fuck down. Yeah, fuck yeah. Barrel-less. Decent day one. Alrighty. I don't know that I got all of the Run GG stuff set up properly, but at least partially set up now. I didn't really have enough time to thoroughly look into that, but we got the live split component, and we got the extension for Twitch. Hopefully that does some amount of stuff. I'm guessing there is a mod bot permission thing I have to do or something, but we'll worry about that another time. Alright. And being 11 seconds off on that dark side, really sad to look at, but is what it is. Excuse me. Double ladder jump. Don't like double ladder jump, that's for sure. Thank you very much. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna do the best we can and see what happens. There's 2 segments in here that we should be able to theoretically get new best segments on, because we reset them after last run. Assuming, you know, we don't epically. No, I have D&D. I DM a campaign once a week on Thursdays, or I try to, at least. Sometimes scheduling's a pain, but... yeah. And I can't keep my friends waiting too long, so... So the group has been going for a couple of years now. We're in a bit of a lull on our primary campaign because there was a bunch of shenanigans going on, and oh god, ugh, bad skips. So yeah, we're taking a little bit of a break from that one, and it's been running for almost 4 years now. And doing a multi-shot in one of the pre-built campaign settings from Tales from the Yawning Portal. And then I also set up a secondary, like, more long-term campaign to be used when we can't actually get everybody together. Because the big thing that's been holding us up with the primary campaign is there's a lot of stuff that actually needs, like, all of my players there. And there are weeks where one player or another has to miss for some reason. And so I'm setting up another campaign to run kind of at the same time that can leverage any number of them. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, it definitely can be challenging, but that's, again, part of why, like, we did pretty well for the first, 3 years. There was definitely times where we just couldn't meet, mostly on, my schedule and having, high variability there and having work that, caused me to have to miss. But more recently, it's been a little bit more sporadic, so I'm spinning up that secondary campaign to kind of, fill in the gaps. And then when we can have everyone together after we finish out this multi-shot. Alright, well that's fucking trash shadows. Alright, we're gonna burn all of that time save on this next thing. We failed on scene skips and we're just doing random shit. The fact that we saved as much as we did on that previous segment is honestly astounding. But yeah, basically trying to balance out having things ready to go for the people that are there, and also doing yeah. Not terribly surprised by that. It can definitely be difficult, but honestly, it's still super worthwhile. We have a lot of fun. The primary campaign I'm running is the Theros setting, Mythical Odysseys of Theros, which is basically D&D meets ancient Greece. Got a whole deity system in it that's pretty fun to leverage and gives you access to some extra stuff. Just through interacting with a RP piece, essentially. Then there's the Tales from the Yawning Portal, which is a little bit more normal D&D centered around the Sword Coast and the Red Wizards of Thay. And then the last one that I'm setting up for the longer term is Acquisitions Inc., which is kind of a more goofy, comedic relief campaign. That should be lighthearted and a little more. Oh God. Breath. my god. Yeah, this is just real bad. This is a terrible start to this run. I always forget that you can't actually skip this early. I try to there. Well, not forget so much as try to do it anyway. Alright, well, we can claw pretty much all of that time lost back in the next world. But we gotta play better than we've been playing, that's for sure. God, this menu is ass. You got this, dude. Like, you still have so much available time save in there. And like I said, like, your comboing is super fucking clean. Your fight consistency is, like... God, I need to get my head in the fucking game. Your fight consistency is way, way cleaner than mine. Like, it's like piecing together a little bit at a time, but like you're kind of in that mode where you're going to keep jumping these relatively big steps. I mean, like, so some of it's faith in you and some of it's just like my experience as a runner. Like, I've literally been around to watch Violent, Bandit, you, like so many people come into this game and basically follow the same trajectory of like, oh, like you're new, you're learning the route, you're learning the pathing, you're learning all of the mechanics, you're improving on your comboing and your fights, and like there's these thresholds that people hit, and the like level of technique that you have just kind of means that you're going to continue stair-stepping for a while. I imagine you're actually going to catch up or get pretty close to Jesus's time. Like if you keep up the practices and the runs and the pacing that you're going at, I expect you're going to break sub 2 probably in the next month or so. Again, your comboing and damage output is super good. It literally boils down to getting some more time under your belt, because like I am watching things become more consistent as you go, for pretty much all of these things. Unlike with me, where I am noticing a bit of plateauing on my comboing. I'm still putting in the time, still putting in the runs, but also we have runs like this where I'm just fucking distracted and out of it and fucking things up for not necessarily good reason, but like clearer reason than, oh, I just played a thing poorly. Because that is the more common thing that happens. I just play things poorly. Steady movement, steady fires. Oh no, it's super fucking important. Like, I can tell if I'm like, oh god, I have no idea. 4? Yeah. Got goofy. I've been pretty good recently, but yeah, I'm not great either. Alright. Not amazing, but we'll take it. Hey, Beast. Thank you for the good luck. And welcome back. Yeah, like, good mental is super important to have. I definitely have a hint of, like, dread coming into these in general right now, because I've had so many just choked runs in a row recently. But, like, I have a lot of potential, and I'm trying to keep a positive outlook from the jump. Like, I'm super behind where I could be right now. Like, I know that, but also there's so much run between now and the end. There is so much variability in what can happen. Like, I'm not trying to sweat anything right now. Like, I like to get a good start usually, but sometimes that's just not in the card. Cards. Dad is texting me and I need to read that in a bit, but that can wait till we get to gummy mission. But yeah, no, like, good mental is super important. Going too fast. Oh. My god. This fight is epically bad. Wow. That is... Yep, that's really bad. And I was going too fast. I was getting mashy on my combos. And this is what I mean, is like, I've thrown in plenty of time, but then I fucking fall back on going too fast, and shit like that happens. Just gotta do better on the next splits. It's fine. Brutal. Definitely going from a world that's supposed to save me a bunch of time to losing 12 seconds to it. Dad is offering me work, but I can't take it because it's for tomorrow, which is both my anniversary and I'm already working 2 shifts. Thank you. We are hitting 11 years. Alright. I have messaged all the people I needed to. Okay, well, Deep Jungle does not have a crazy amount of time in it for me, but there's a little bit. Most of the world is about trying to not lose more time, so we'll see what the fuck happens here. Power Wilds, I know I can still save a bunch of time on with a like good split there, in like a generalized sense. But the issue is actually getting that good split. All right. All right. Not amazing, but not bad. We take that. It's within 2.4, and that, like that's a very tight split already in general. Get in the tree. Oh, dude. Dude. That was awkward. My grip on my controller was bad going into that. Alright, the tail end of it was good. It started out kind of rough. Okay. I didn't walk back far enough. Sad. And last slide. And yep. Alright, good exit there. Decent movement for that. Yay, we didn't attempt to do it early this time. That load-in is so... fade-in is so fucking slow. Alright, that was pretty good. Mini game exit. Okay. Slightly late, because you can skip on the end of the sun. You don't actually have to hear any of the done. Okay. Could have been a little bit faster on that one. Getting bopped. Awkward. Duck, you're in the way. Go, let's go, let's go. A head bonk there. My god. Enjoy the lurk, and I'll see you when you get back. Oh, that's a terrible pattern. Oh my god. So many empty Keyblade swings. I needed to dodge roll there earlier. Not the ideal MP situation coming out of this, but take it. Alright, take that. What is this loadout? Holy shit. Alright. Saving some of our time here. We'll take that. Got extra items. Getting texted again. Be able to answer that in gummy mission, so. God. Too much chasing around there at the end. Oh my god. Such a bad scene skip. That's mushrooms. Alright. Again, we have a decent fruit and plating. Take an 03. Okay, fruit. Dropped an input because it's going a little bit too fast. Is what it is. Fuck you, Power Wild. That was tragic. But that was also tragic. Oh, bad comboing. I'm trying to go too fast. Hey, a 0.1 best segment on Waterfall. We fucking take that. That is about as fast as that split can really get. Like, maybe a fraction of a second faster, but... if nothing else happens, we got a best segment, guys. We'll actually get, hopefully, 2 more best segments regardless of what happens in this run. Much later in, because we reset 2 of them after our last run. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright. Now I can open these and see what's up. Oi. Alright. Alright, why do I have an at in there? Yeah, I do. Okay, it's just Nintendo getting back to me about all the shit I was saying in chat. And basically, he even agrees that Dumbo Skip Skip is kind of silly. Like, it is super risky, specifically on one section that I called out, the second fight that you do during HB2 to get to the elevator switch, is super precise and runs a high risk of you just fucking falling off or spawning extra enemies. Like, it's super precise. Like, I'm pulling it off relatively consistently, getting the correct, like, enemy spawn patterns. I'm not necessarily hitting as well. Weirdly, it seems to me like I am getting a completely different enemy spawn than he did in World Record. Because there's an additional air soldier by the base of the stairs that he is getting, where I am getting one higher up, close to me. It may be that Beast and Goofy are just, like, clearing that one and stunning, because, actually, yeah, that's gotta be it, because Beast is roaring, which is causing a stun on the lower one, while I clear the enemies up top. There we go. All right. Okay. We can save some time here, which will work us back a little bit. We basically stayed even through Deep Jungle, which honestly isn't the worst. Like, we still have a huge chunk of time save available to us in Power Wilds. But the remainder of the fights there are pretty close to our best when actually executed well. So being even is, like, honestly perfectly acceptable. Dropped a dodge roll in there, which is awkward. That's not where we want to go with that one. Alright, a little bit weird there. Oh my god, fucking Speedy Gonzalez rock there. Trying to lose me time. He fucking rocks. Man. Camera control through there was pretty poor. Jumps were a little bit lackluster in responsiveness, but overall okay. Now our primary concerns are making sure our movement continues to be at least decent and having good sales and menuing shopping. Sparkles! That was pretty clean. On exiting. Mash, mash, mash. This is the only thing that we actually get to mash in this entire game is text. That's not entirely true. We do get to mash the item usage points as well. Alright, that was a little bit clunky, but not bad. We turn out the book. We turn our shiny rock into a lovely lion. And then we get the fuck out of here. Alright, that was pretty crisp. I will take that. Right. Relatively well aligned for saving some time. Gotta keep this up on movement, mashing, and scene. And they talk about the bell, and ringing 3 times, and all that nonsense. It's got better movement than dodge rolling, apparently. We just finished a conversation with this guy, and he's already over here. Fuck yes. 2.5 second blue on that. We take it. That's not what we want, but here we are. Well, lost more than the 2.5 that we saved in doing that, so boo. We can still save time here, though. Pressed the wrong buttons from it. Off to Agrabah we go. My menus had been so good up to that point, too. Alright. Blizzard placement is key. Hopefully, bandit spawns aren't completely trash. Slightly early. Really? Wow. I got fucking 2 fail skips in there. I used to not even be able to, like, avoid Jafar talking, let alone get failed skips in. Oh well. Oh. Alright. Honestly, that was not too bad, considering all the shenanigans up to that point. I don't know what this camera. Oh my god. Yikes. Bad camera and movement coming out of there. Damn, didn't get it. Fuck you, Black Fungus. I hate how sometimes the camera angle just fucking decides to be wildly different coming out of that. Thank you for jumping, Aladdin. It got you the fuck out of my way. Alright, we can definitely save some time here. Lost a little bit to Black Fungus. Wow. One hit. Not great. Oh, did I make the transition? I hope so. I did. Cool. Rude. Save some time, not as much as we'd like, but time save is time save. Point. Oh, this is tragic. Well, we hate that. My movement was awkward, so it didn't actually trigger the normal pattern. Nope. Okay. I need to slow down my comboing a little bit, otherwise we will miss one cycle. Pretty decent movement to there. All right, matched to my best segment. Fuck yes. I forgot that I can use the time. What is the fucking camera? Use the timer there as well. Not running around randomly here. Well. That's tragic. I played that fight so terribly. My blizzards were a little bit awkwardly fast, I think, because I thought I had the timing, and then I was super early on the attempted arm jump. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Which caused me an under damage, and then I was doing full combos rather than 1-2s, and then when I tried to transition 1-2s, I was dropping inputs. Yep. Okay. Okay, skip there. Thank you for the follow, Brazix. And welcome in. Oh, God. Can I just, like, have one run where I don't do random extra, like, menuing or inputting or things like that? I hope I pronounced your name the way you would like. And yeah, welcome in. Alright, we're going to Monstro. We are reminding ourselves now that we are skipping getting Dumbo. But before we can get to that, we have some fights, some menuing, and a lot of movement. We're going to try and hone in our comboing once again, please. So much lined up time for actually getting into this world. This one and Neverland both have such, like, silly entry times. Right. Decent on that skip. Did that a little bit early, that's okay. That was awkward because Donald actually got a fire in there. Alright, well, that's the way Nintendo actually does the movement. That was mildly terrifying for a moment there because I thought I was just gonna fucking drop. Alright. Get in the doorway. And we dropped. 3.6 is not bad considering the drop combo and a little bit of like hesitation in Chamber 3. A little bit early. Into the hole we go. A little delayed because I just didn't input another X there at the end, but still not bad. Yep. And oh my god, too fast. Wow. Just, wow. Bad comboing cost me 11 seconds. 13. Almost 14 seconds on PC2. Slow down. Slow down. All I have to do is slow the fuck down. Alright. We stand a chance of getting a best segment here because we're skipping over roughly 7 seconds of movement that we normally do. So, hopefully, be able to capitalize on a little bit of that. Go. Menu on that. Okay. We're a minute behind and 2.5 behind PB. Or not PB, but 2.5 behind 240, almost behind some best. Let's see here. With updates on the best, we only have 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So that's more than half. Go. But should be getting bests a little bit later in this, so I'd say close to half, probably a little bit over of our available time save to get sub 2. Alright, decent movement into the lab. Okay, and menu time. Okay, a little bit clunky, but not too bad. And we got rid of that extra potion that we forgot about entirely. Alright, decent clear on that. No excess magic needed. .2 best segment. That was very good. Alright, good movement through there. Six, 4, 5. Probably should have just waited on, oh my god, just waited on that MP use for seeing if I actually got black fungus through here later, but oh well. Alright, save a little bit there. Welcome back. Run has kind of gone all over the place. I dropped so many hits and combos and stuff. And, oh god damn it. On PC2. That was a fucking mess. Oh well. As long as the fight itself goes alright, we should still be in okay shape. We're definitely not saving time, but I love you. Alright. Could have been worse, could have been better. Hey, well, congratulations on making your notes. There is a lot to be noted. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, thank you for the good luck, Angel. Where the fuck are you, dude? Like, he was apparently directly above me, but camera angle is fucking being weird. No! Oh, that would have been fucking perfect. You suck. Okay. Lol. Well, revenge good combos, I guess. Fucking 43 seconds of loss there. Oh well. Say levy. Ah, God, I got Dice Reflect too. Like, it was there. This is just another illustration of Speedrunner Greed says go fast when really we should be going slow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why am I having to hit things extra times right now? Excuse me. I don't think so. But now I have to go fucking check that. I definitely used the power-up, but there's a very slim chance it got used on somebody else, I guess. Do I eat the time to check what the fuck I have equipped and everything, or do I just keep going? How much MP am I supposed to have during that fight? Also, hey, Luce. Nope, White Fang's on. Okay, it was the power-up. I was fucking positive I'd actually used it. While I was in there, I should have swapped. Like, God, okay, well. Losing time to the Hook's ship split, at least. Well, how did I, like, what? I went into items, I got the ethers, I was pretty sure I went down to fucking... Did I back out before actually using it? Like, selecting it and then just not confirming on Sora or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Because the menu was moved, so it wasn't on the, like, transfer option, the exchange option, which it normally would be. So I obviously made it into the power-up. But I guess I just... yeah, didn't do an input to confirm, probably. So I did all of Halloween Town a strength down. Good thing it doesn't actually, like, your strength doesn't matter on anything except Oogie 1 and Oogie 2. The fact that Oogie 1 didn't go horribly wrong more so is kind of astounding, honestly. Alright. Let's start making up some time, shall we? Wow, that one was fucking weird. Like, it didn't even get to really register the Keyblade swing. I just fucking went. What is this camera? Alright. Gotta remember that I'm now on items instead of equipment. Down one. Excuse me. But really? Oh. Bruh. Fuck you. And a slow fade. My god. That menu is all over the place. My dodge roll, please. Okay. Oh, this is the one fight I will not change over to what Nintendo did in World Record. It is just not worth. it's so freaking precise to pull off. Alright. Good kill on the ship. It didn't fucking run away. Okay, we'll take that. I think that is like the first run I've gotten since changing to combos without him really breaking out. We had those first like 2 awkward ones, but like honestly not bad. Oh my god. Nope, fired. I don't have a mod in here. I can't banhammer you. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Oh. Can't menu right now. Come on. Yeah. We're also skipping Dubba, so. And we did not mean to land there, but there we are. Not bad. That last kill to clean up was decent. Okay, we have a decent chunk of time save available to us here. We just need a clean fight and to not just fucking whiff combos at the end of it, like we did last time. Hell, the one I'm going against right now fucked up fake armor fight bit as well. Is it just me or did that take more hits than normal as well? What the fuck is going on? God damn it. Remerge. Not a good fight, but What is going on? Is my equipment wrong right now? Like, is that a thing? Nope, that's all right. What the fuck is going on? Have I missed XP? No. Nothing else should have changed the amount of damage I did there. Am I underleveled? Like, do I not have the EXP necklace on Goofy right now? Is that what's going on? Because if so, I'm fucking terrified right now. Nope, that's on Goofy. This is fucking with every menu I'm doing subsequent to this. What is happening? Like, I was the one fucking power-up shy during that, but like, now I should actually be at the same strength that we're supposed to be. I had the same Keyblade we always use. I was hitting the arm with a hit in the middle of it. Alright, I gotta remember that I have to like reposition my menus regardless of what's going on the next menu. Okay. We can catch up with a pretty big chunk here. Alright. And Hall of Bastion time. I used all the power-ups at the beginning of the game. I had all the proper equipment on. I've had the EXP equipment on Goofy. What is going on? Oh god. Yep, alright, that's a huge chunk of fucking time loss. Not as bad as the death, but pretty fucking bad. My god. Can I please just go? Okay, that might be on par with the death now. Jesus. Calm down. Do stuff right instead of trying to go fast. Smashing our dodge rolls again. Alright, well, I hope we can at least still save like 30 seconds here. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, movement is moving all right through here. Bubble. More bubbles and we're done with this bullshit. Interact with the button, please, Sora. The face dive into the bubble animation is still so fucking weird. Too early at that point. Trying to get used to the rough spacing of what I want to be doing. If I get the like forced underwater nonsense. And time for Riku. My god. Bruh. 20 seconds. Bad fight and all the shenanigans movement beforehand. So not terribly surprised by that. Alright, let's see if we can have a good emblem into the Maleficent. Donald, please get out of my way. One whiff on that's not the worst. Okay. I got 4 push? Come on. Sora, it's a block. Alright, decent eject there. Did you know there's a hidden chest in this room? It's closer than you would think. I am kind of sad that there isn't actual like chest tracking in this game, like there isn't. Ooh, good despawn. And pretty good elevator switch. Alright, Goofert, get your butt over here. Duck, just don't stop. That's all I want. You guys couldn't have gotten in one more hit. Right? And like the chests are not a crazy amount. And pretty straightforward. There's like a set amount per world. Like, I don't know. It's definitely one of the additions to 2 that they made that I'm most happy about. Like, there is a collector of sorts in me, so having that in there was nice. I enjoyed getting the little check marks, essentially. Alright. Alright, not great, but we'll take it. Rip! Well, that's tragic. Alright, well, we're losing a bunch of time here now. This is why we don't go for the key blade swing. It does save us time, but only if you actually make the key blade swing. Or you can just do that and not need the key blade swing at all. Alright. Tragic. Hey, Levy, we're not getting a best segment here. We should have got the best segment here. Don't ask me what that was about. I am so glad she did not dematerialize. I do not deserve that fight being only 28 seconds of loss. Jesus Christ. Uh, okay. Well, PB I'm pretty sure is gonna be dead, but we'll see. To screw up the first portion of Dumbo Skip Skip on just movement and not the fucking, like, stop and fight stuff. Like, sure, it wasn't amazing, but I still got the button switch and everything. My god. What am I doing? Dying. Dying is what I'm doing. PB is dead. I have no fucking clue what that fight was. Yeah. I think technically PB is not dead, but you know. It's not likely at this point. I'm so done with myself. And then, of course, I have that fight to follow it up with. That's what should have happened the first time. That would have been the best segment if I had done that the first time. But no. I cannot be consistent at this game. Alright, let's see what happens with Riku 2. 2 minutes 40. Is that recoverable? Maybe. Is it likely to be recovered? Probably not. Are we gonna try anyway? Yes. We have started being able to get the 5th hit in on some of our combos during this fight, during some practice, so maybe we can actually be relatively quick about it, but we'll see. God damn it. I got it. Nope. Well, we didn't get DM'd, but not for a good reason. Oh, that fight is so trash still. Fuck. I did not have any good whatsoever in there. Okay, our best possible time. The 2:02. So yeah, PB is still possible. Super not likely. I have 42 seconds of time loss available to me, essentially, before PB is done. And given the way we've been fighting and doing all of these sections, does not seem great. Avoided the bonk, barely. Ugh, slightly early. Didn't need to do that dodge roll at that point. I was almost ready to go straight past Sid here, because I was like, oh, it's TT3. No, we go past and then come back to it. Nope. Evil. Wilds, make that a little bit calmer of a room. Alright, good skip there. Okay, well, that's 3 runs in 3 days, or yeah, 3 runs in a day and a half, and all of them have had some kind of tragic change. Last gummy menu done. Back in. Go talk to Sid. Alright, well, at the very least, as long as we don't fuck up the other half of Dumbo skip here, or other 2/3, I guess, we'll get a new best segment here, theoretically. And off to HB2 we go. We have about 30 minutes left on the run. Alright. Caught up on messages. And position. Not losing time to that this time. Well, not losing extra time to that. Not risking it for the biscuit, as it were. Alright. Is this menu positioning weird? Might be a little bit. We'll find out. That was almost tragic again on movement. That is a bit of it. Okay. Not too bad on the menu, just a little bit awkward. Ow. Rude. And that's the time loss right there. That's the movement that I had been commenting on being... hey Paladin Knight, thank you very much for the good luck. We are definitely not PBing at this point, unfortunately. And we do not have time for a second run, so... Oh my god, jump. Fucking... I'm about to die in this room. Okay, well... Now it fucking despawns. That was so much wasted time. Well... At least nothing else in this world can fuck me over that badly anymore. Aside from, you know, actually dying. So both of the splits we were supposed to best segment are going to be not. That was a terrible clear of that. Hope your day is going alright though, Paladin. I swear every time I am running I am actually getting worse at this game. Like, my hands and arms feel better today than they did yesterday, but I'm playing like garbage. Good to hear. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. And, yeah, no. Even if my gameplay isn't great, the game itself is good. So, there's that at least. doing too much dumb shit. Alright, into the fight we go. We still could save some time here, I think, but it won't be really tight if we do, actually. Alright, 12 seconds. Honestly, that's not terrible considering all the shenanigans that went on. That just tells you exactly how bad and how much actual best segment time I have available to me. It's time save for another run. Unskippable cutscene. Oh, the urge to just shut this down right now is so fucking high because like PB's dead. I'm not. Okay, calm down. You can still get best segments. Let's see here. 3 minutes is what I would need to save in order to actually get a PB. We have 21 seconds there, 50 seconds there. That's a minute 10. Minute 30, minute 45, 55, 2 minutes, wait, 2 minutes 20, 2 minutes 45, 50. Okay, technically speaking, I could still PB. Technically speaking. I would need to lose less than 30 seconds. I would need to lose 28 seconds or less to my best segments for the entire rest of the run. We're gonna try, but again, like, with the way this run has been going, not super likely. 3 minutes. Also, I would hate running against that. Like, God. That would be fucking trash. Like, I would basically guarantee myself time loss in endgame till I got a new PB after that. I mean, there's worse things to run against. Having a, like, really tight endgame. Yay! Congratulations. I hope you didn't base it off of all of the dumb shit I do. Because I'm not a good example here. And especially this run. This run is fucking cursed. Alright. I'm supposed to be starting D&D in a little while. So it's going to be a pretty quick outro once we actually... Fair enough. Yeah, there's some stuff that Violin does not do as far as updated like movement tech and whatnot, but That's a very good jumping off point. God damn it. Well, it could have been better, could have been worse. No DM. I needed to not Keyblade swing, I needed to just do some fires. I keep getting the late spawn in of the third one, which is kind of the worst option, in my opinion. If you get it as 1, 2, 3 from the jump, Donald and Goofy get stuck over there. I do find it interesting that I barely caught the edge of that the second Angel Star with my finisher, making the kill a little bit quicker. That was nice. Oh yeah, I still have an ether in here. I'll throw that at the end of next fight. Okay. Yep. 14 out of 20 is not bad, but still bleeding a chunk of time. Not terribly surprised considering the visible spawn in, but we take it. This is our biggest available time save, but also relatively hard to actually get. All right. Let's finish the run strong, regardless of the fact that so much shit went wrong. I almost released that early, and that would have been fucking hilarious and tragic. I don't know. Would have been something. That's not what we... There we go. Ugh. That was 7 seconds burned, probably. Thereabouts. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, HP portal. Don't be a pain in my ass here, please. Of course you would. Fuck you, invisible. Fuck you, chest. Alright. Onward we go. Not quite place where we want to be. Bruh. Really? One fucking hit? Okay, well, losing time here. Saved 2. Saved 2 out of 50. Fucking, yeah, PB is officially dead. Hello? What the fuck was that about? Bruh. I've never gotten it to where it's hovering directly over the fucking entry point and, like, doesn't actually go in. That's first. Oh, fuck. Oh, and he's gonna burning. Bruh. Get your ass down here. Fucking okay. And we're not saving time here. I am objectively getting worse. Okay. Oh my god. Nope, we're dying here. I had a good clear of the invisibles. Donald died. I healed Goofy twice. Tried healing Donald. Failed to heal Donald. and ended up on a late summoner symbol. So we're about to get bopped, and that means we're going to die. Yep. I swear. That's fine, as long as I can actually get fuck up here. I'm getting greedy for hits there. I know that's why I'm like having a lower fight there because of falling off and that turning and all that nonsense. I don't care at this point. And we're probably gonna get bopped here again. At least this time I actually healed Donald. We barely avoided getting bopped. Great. We get to move past final. Minutes of time. Okay. Alright, well, we can see about getting some best segments in final fights. It's more practice. Alright, well, here we go. Okay. Someone explain to me how in the fucking universe that was a parry. What the hell is the hitboxes on his attacks? Bruh. You do not belong up here, sir. Okay, that's different. What the hell canceled him out of that? No idea what the hell happened at the end of that Ansamolin fight. There was a weird cancel in there. Okay, well, that's decent at least. Okay. Fuck this game. Fuck everything about that. Okay. 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 Didn't get any of the staggers I was supposed to, so yeah, gonna get the end. We're also super under damaged. Okay, well. Can we get sub 210? That's the question at this point. Hey, my arrow wears off and I fucking die. No, I am not getting sub 210. And we almost died again, as we're being greedy and not using Echo. Well, I'm sorry that this got really negative really fast. I would prefer to be a little more upbeat about things, but runs have gone to shit consistently. Alright, artillery is done. Okay. Dark Ball Core was not bad. Yep. go. Yeah, finally and some. Yep, 210. Alright, well, we will definitely not be running tomorrow. Yeah. I may be back on Saturday for some time, but thank you to everybody who stopped by. There was nothing G about that G. It was simply G. Or BG. But yeah, no, I don't know, like I got like 5, 6 203s in a row, and now this. This is the third run in a row that has gotten progressively worse, and it's frustrating. We're gonna send you over to Jesus, and yeah. Well, actually, let's send you to Ninten. Because he's doing some PS3, KH1, and it's a little bit different. So, wish him luck. I hope it goes a hell of a lot better than it did for me. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for patience with my frustration. And thank you for coming to hang out. Have a good evening, people. And see you later.